Yo, 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 mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully you're all doing well. Now hopefully you're all having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This, of course, is Play by Play with JJ, baby. Let's go. All right. Hopefully you're all doing well. Oh, man, Phillies freaks, man, Freak Nation, how you all doing? Thanks so much for stopping by over here. We got another late night with us, and yeah, Phillies continue to be on this West Coast road trip, and there's definitely a lot to get into, and for some reason, the Ninja Chat is not working, so that's beautiful. We love to hear that. What is up, Daniel? What's up, Jiva Newts? How you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate that very, 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 very much. All right. Yes. So the Phillies are taking on the LA Angels, and we'll talk about that matchup right now. So the one thing I wanted to make sure that we talked about really quickly in regards to just the Angels this season is that this team has they've been struggling, but the thing is that they are actually, yes, they are 20th in batting average, and they are also tied for 11th in home runs, and they're also 20th in OPS. But see, the thing is that Mike Trout has been doing a very, very good job. He really has been doing a very good job throughout this entire regular season, and the Phillies are going to obviously need to find a way to get him out. That's really going to be like a very, very big deal. You got to try to find ways to get him out, and you really need to make sure that he's struggling at the plate today for sure. He's batting in the leadoff spot. He's 10 homers on the season, 14 RBI as well. And he's been doing pretty good. He did go 1 for 3 in the last game against the Minnesota Twins, and he did struggle in the last series overall, but he still is a hot bat, and you know that he can still get things going when he can. So those are very big things to look out for. Griffin Canning is going to be on the mound today for the LA Angels, and the Phillies are going to have to try to find ways to get hits off of him. Now, they are coming off of a very good series. And they continue to play very good baseball, and maybe the bats can just continue to succeed, and that would be something that would be very beneficial for the Philadelphia Phillies. They've been getting a lot of really good production. I know that yesterday they wrapped up their series against the San Diego Padres, and they were still able to manufacture a lot of runs and win by a final score of 8-6. So they put up 8 runs on the board in that last game, and overall they scored 22 runs in that series. They ended up winning the series 22-10. So, and they're on a 4-game winning streak now, and again they're 8-2 over their last 10 games. So, without further ado, I'm actually going to be right back. I wanted to do a little pregame show, and I will see you guys very, very soon. I want to make sure if I can, I want to try to see if I can fix this Ninja Chat, so I'll be right back. All right, what's going on, guys? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. All right, so I just wanted to try to make sure if I could fix my Ninja Chat. I think I have to get a new dock. Actually, it pulls up over here, so that's great. So Griffin Canning is going to be on the bump for the LA Angels, and we'll get into the Phillies starting lineups really quickly. We'll make sure that we do that right now. So it'll be Kyle Schwarber leading things off, and then you got Trey Turner batting second, Bryce Harper hitting third, Alec Bohm in the cleanup spot, Marsh had batting fifth, and then Castellanos sixth. Seventh is Stott. Right behind him is Rojas. And to round things up, it'll be Garrett Stubbs. So again, the lineup for the Phillies, it's Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Bohm, Marsh, Castellanos, Stott, Rojas, and Stubbs. And so Griffin Canning, who was on the mound now for the LA Angels, well, so far, when you look at his different types of pitches that he's been able to throw this season, he's gone to his four-seamer about 34.5% of the time. He also has a slider, a changeup, a curveball, and a sinker, too. The sinker, he'll just mix that in and sprinkle it in just a little bit at the time. But mainly, the four pitches that he's been utilizing throughout this whole entire season are the four-seamer, the slider, the changeup, and the curveball. And you're going to see a lot of those types of pitches today. In regards to just his ERA and just his other stats on the season, he's pitched in 5 games. He's gone 24 innings and has a 7.5 earned run average. All right, so Schwarber here to start off the top of the first as we're at Angel Stadium, and the first pitch underway is inside and low for ball 1 to Kyle Schwarber. All right, hopefully you're all doing well, baby. How you all doing, man? 1 ball, no strikes, and the next pitch to Schwarber is fouled back. It was a slider on the outside corner, and the count is even up at 1 apiece. Defensively for the Angels, it's Canning, Ohapi, that's the pitcher and the catcher, and then from first to short, it's Drury, Renifo, Ahiri Adrianza, and Zach Neto. The next pitch, high and outside for ball 2. Taylor Ward's out in left field. Mike Trout's in center. Joe Adell's out in right field as well. And Cole Tucker is the designated hitter. The 2-1 on the way. Swinging a ground ball right through the hole into right field for a base hit. And Kyle Schwarber gets on with a leadoff single. Well, usually when you think about Kyle Schwarber getting on base, it's usually 33% of the time via walk. Well, really a majority of the time, but... Yep, there you go. Go Bird Game, baby! What's up? How you doing? What is good, my guy? Thanks so much for stopping by. Trey Turner is coming up to bat now for the Fightins. Again, Schwarber got on with a single, and Turner is up to bat. We're in the top of the first. Canning gets set and delivers. Throws it inside for... Actually ended up hitting Trey Turner. I think. Yep, it did. It hit Trey. So, it was way inside, and they just got a piece of Trey Turner. And going over to second base is now Kyle Schwarber. About that. Crew chief for tonight, Malachi Moore calling the balls and the strikes behind the plate. Doug Eddings is over at first. Chat Whitson's over at second. And Paul Clements is over at third base. Final score predictions. Comment them down below before we go any further, man. Appreciate you for coming on. Here's Bryce Harper, who's batting .234 on the season. And we'll talk more about his stats in just a few moments right after this pitch. Schwarber leading off over at second, and here's the pitch. It's way outside for a ball. Oh, man. Harper's been doing a very good job for the Phillies. And he's made a positive impact now. He's on a big-time hitting streak. He ended the hitting streak yesterday. He ended up going 0 for 4, but still keeps his on-base streak alive as he walked. Next pitch, that's in there for a strike over on the outside corner. So Harper is hitting .234, has 6 homers and 18 RBI, and a .798 OPS. The 1-1, way inside and high for ball 2. Schwarber's over at second. He got on with a single. Turner's over at first. He got hit by a pitch. And Harper is up. Nobody out. We're in the top of the first at Angel Stadium. Phillies in their gray and red uniforms. And the 2-1 is way up high for ball 3 by Canning. Angels, on the other hand, are in their red top uniforms with their white bottoms. Has the Red Angels logo on the front and the white numbers and letters over on the back. Actually, it's red numbers and red letters. But the Red Sox with the Angel logo on the side. 3-1 on the way, swing and a miss. Good curveball thrown. It was a little bit low, but Harper certainly got fooled, and the count is now full at 3-2. Harper ended up getting just one hit in the series and actually ended up going 1 for 13 with a solo home run against the Padres. 3-2 on the way. It was low, but it's fouled back by Bryce Harper. Final score predictions, man. Comment your final score predictions down below. Would love to hear what your thoughts are. I'm going to go with, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game today. I think it's going to be 11-6 Philadelphia. I know, call me crazy. I think that we win 11-6. I think Ranger gives you a good outing. I just don't trust the bullpen. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cannon looks back at second, having a staring contest with Kyle Schwarber. Now back to the plate. The payoff pitch way up high. It was a foot off of his head, or a foot above the strike zone, I should say. And Bryce Harper will walk over to first. It's been a rocky start by Griffin Canning. Phillies come into today with a -220 money line, and the over-under is 10.5 runs. This is according to FanDuel. The Angels are at +172 with the money line. Yes, sir. All right, so we have a timeout. Pitching coach Barry Enright is going to go out there to talk things over with Griffin Canning. Sun is shining on the mound. Looks like it's a beautiful evening out there in Anaheim. And breaking up the conversation is Malachi Moore. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icons. And that way you'll know when I go live. My name is Jason Joseph. We cover the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles on here. We try to go live for a lot of games. We really do. Alec Bohm is coming up to bat, coming off of being named Player of the Week. Had a fantastic week for the Phillies. Bases juiced and nobody out. First pitch, line drive into left center field. It's going to split the gap and it's going to drop in for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. The throw over to third's not in time. 2 runs come in to score. So Turner and Schwarber score, and it's a 2-run single by Alec Bohm. The Phillies were getting outscored in the first, but over the last 5 days, that's been a different story. That is absolutely awesome. A 13-game hitting streak for Bohm, and he puts the Phillies on top 2-0. He had a fastball right down the middle. I noticed that over the last couple of games that I've watched him, that he's been swinging at the first pitch in these types of innings, and people have left out fastballs over the middle of the plate, which is just something to look out for. First pitch to Brandon Marsh. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. Marsh hitting .291 this season with 6 long balls and 16 RBI. The 0-1 offering, that's downstairs for a ball, and the count is even at 1 apiece. Marsh, of course, played with the Angels and got traded to the Phillies during the 2022 MLB trade deadline. The 1-1 pitch, just a hair inside by maybe the length of a baseball, and it's now a 2-1 count. So Canning, just 16 pitches. I said just 16 pitches. 16 pitches in this first inning and nobody out. That's what makes it really interesting. He gets set and delivers the pitch. Curveball down low, and the count is 3-1. The Halos have lost 4 of their last 5 games, including 1 to Baltimore, and 3 in a row. They got swept by the Minnesota Twins. 3-1 on the way. Line drive into left field, and it's going to be caught. Tagging from third is Harper as Adele makes the catch, and it's now 3-0 on the sac fly by Brandon Marsh. Made some solid contact with the baseball, and the Phillies up by a 3. So Bohm stays over at first. They're reviewing the 2-run double that was hit by Bohm. Just got a fastball right down the middle and just drilled it out to left field. All right, so here's Nick Castellanos. You'd like to see him try to get things going, and he stares the slider just at the knees for a called strike. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Castellanos hitting 179 with 1 homer and 8 runs batted in on the season. He's behind in the count 0-1 here. And the next pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Griffin Canning is 27 years old from Mission Viejo, California. As we mentioned before, is a 7.5 ERA. Had 3 earned runs in his last outing. And the 1-1 just misses for ball 2. 3 earned runs, 5 innings, and 5 hits allowed against the Baltimore Orioles. That was actually the last game that the Angels did win. He also allowed 2 walks, too. 2-1 delivery, low. And it's now a 3-1 count. So Schwarber singled. Turner got hit by a pitch. Harper walked. The bases were loaded. Alec Bohm got a 2-run single, and Brandon Marsh had a sac fly to get Harper home. That's how we have a 3-0 lead. We're in the top of the first. A runner over at first, 1 out, and the 3-1 offering to Castellanos. Ground ball hit over to shortstop. This could be 2. Flip over the second. There's 1, and the throw to first in plenty of time. A 6-4-3 double play. Grounded into by Nick Castellanos, but the Phillies able to get on the board as they lead it 3-0, and we go to the bottom of the first here at Angels Stadium. Okay. All right. I want to try something really quickly, so bear with me for just 1 second. Where is it? I want to see if I can get this Ninja Chat up on here. So we'll copy this. We'll remove this. Now I have to make sure that I get, it's 1800 by 600. Remove the Ninja Chat, and we'll do it again. Browser, Ninja Chat. By all means necessary. What's going on, bro? How you doing? Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. This one's already in use. What the heck is going on? Ninja Chat. Isn't Ninja Chat on here? There it is. 1800 by 600. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I have to make a new doc. That's what it is. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to go to a break really quickly, so I will be right back.